Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, April 19th, and this is my analysis on the pound US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame. But first, take a look at my new Forex trading course available to all Gold Patreon members. The link for that can be found up here in the corner. So on the pound dollar, I still believe that this is more likely to turn into a trend. I think it's going to eventually end up looking something like that, probably taking out these highs and most likely making like a big wave A or possibly a big wave 1. So let's take that down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, to me, it still definitely looks like a wave 1. I do see this as possibly being a wave 2, and I do see this as a wave 3. Now, we just recently broke structure to the upside, which is a good reason for a pullback, but even if it does make a pullback, I still think the most likely thing to happen over the next few months is that it's going to end up continuing the uptrend, taking out this high and looking something like this, probably either a big wave A or possibly a big wave 1. Either way, it should make a nice uptrend if it's an A or a wave 1. So taking it down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I think this is the end of a correction, end of a ABC of 2. It definitely looks like this is a nice series of higher highs, higher lows the whole way up. We have not broken any structure to the downside yet, but it is starting to look like it may do so. If this is going to actually be a bigger correction, it may even end up looking something like this, and maybe even be like a 1 and a 2 of wave 3, and then eventually go up for a bit wave 3 of wave 3. But since we really haven't broken any structure to the downside yet, I'm still very bullish, and I still am going to be looking for longs primarily on the shorter time frames. But I'm going to keep in mind that this may be actually preparing for a much bigger correction. So going down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, this does look to me kind of like an ABC correction. It definitely did make an impulsive move up, but as you can see, it made 3 waves up with a big spike. So if it does turn down, if it does take out structure at this Fibonacci level, then I would definitely say that this is not an ABC correction and that it's actually probably going down to make like a bigger wave A, eventually making a wave B, and eventually making a wave C like I was showing on the daily time frame. So like I said, as of now, the trend is definitely still up, but it is starting to look more likely that like it is going to go down and make something like this for like a wave A. So let's head down to the 1 hour time frame. Now, 1 hour time frame, this is where I have a little bit of doubt about this actually being a wave C, because I do definitely see an impulsive up, could definitely be a wave A. This is definitely 3 waves down, that could be a wave B. And then we made a nice impulsive up, move up to a Fibonacci level, which I do notice that these Fib levels are backwards. So we definitely need to fix that real quick. Need to put them on like that. So it made an impulsive move up to the 61.8 level. So and it made a nice impulsive move down. It hasn't really taken out the wave B structure yet to really prove that it's over, but if this does continue down, if it does take out structure, I would say at that point it's definitely going to take out this low and probably end up making that pattern like I was showing on the longer time frames, all part of like a bigger wave A. So definitely keep an eye on this. I mean, it definitely could make another higher low and just keep on trending up, especially since it has not taken out any structure yet. So I would definitely just be paying attention to my structure to see if it takes out this low or if it makes a higher low and just keeps on trending up. So we're definitely at a little bit of a stage right now where it's hard to tell whether it's going to keep on going up or whether it's going to go down and take out structure and make a bigger correction. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.